Hello, everyone, and welcome to Cross and Kin in the Cross and Kin Garage. I'm Kristen,
And I'm Randy.
and today we are doing kind of a companion piece to a video we did last year. In case you missed it, and I'll link it above our heads somewhere. Last year we did a top 10 rainy songs. This year, since it's April, we are doing our top 10 sunny songs.
Now, these are not necessarily songs that make you smile, but they can. I mean, they're just songs about the solar annual event thing that goes on during this time of the year. And here it's super hot already. We're not liking it very much. But this is a sunny songs show, so
The
we'll
only
get on with it.
for this top 10 was that they had to have sun or like sunshine, sunny, etc., in the title.
You get the drift. Go back to our rainy songs and just kind of compare because there's a lot of great music out there that does use the elements in its subject matter.
All right. Now we don't have an honorable mentions this time around, so we're just going to dive right into the top 10. So, coming in at number 10, we have You Are My Sunshine. I first heard this on Oh Brother. I mean, I've heard this for forever, but most people know it from Oh Brother, Where Art Thou? I think, by the Soggy Bottom Boys.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't think it was by the Soggy Bottom. It may have been on. I don't remember on that soundtrack. Good soundtrack, by the way. You Are My Sunshine. The Statler Brothers has done. I mean, it has been covered. It was a standard back in the '60s and '70s by just anybody who wanted to throw a song on their album that was a little bit more upbeat.
Mhm.
Um, Phenomenal Sunshine.
It's one of those things that we always sang in kids choir as like a
Yeah,
warm up song.
and it's one of those songs that my mother would wake us up at awful times,
It also
early in the
doesn't have an
morning.
end. Like this is
Right,
one of
yeah, I
those
mean,
songs that just
it really
repeats.
does. It's that one of those typical song that doesn't end. So, but it's just a precious little song. A lot of kids sing it. It's good. It makes you smile,
All right.
and it's a sunny song.
At number 9, we have Good Day Sunshine.
Good Day Sunshine is from the '70s, I believe, maybe late '60s. Just another. It's one of those association-esque type songs that it's if you could take Wendy from the association and put it with Good Day Sunshine, it's just a happy song. It's a great day, great way to start your day.
It's by the Beatles.
I didn't remember that, but okay. That makes sense. That makes perfectly good sense. They had several
I
sunny songs.
forgot to write down which
So if we refer to our phones real quick, it's because we're looking it up. Let's
yeah,
face
I
it.
forgot to write down who does each of them, but
Instant credibility for us here in Crossing Kids. How many copies of that song do we happen to own around here somewhere? A gazillion.
Beatles are over there
Yeah,
somewhere.
they're over there. So
Anyway, up next at number 8, we have Ain't Going Down Till the Sun Comes Up.
Garth Brooks at his best.
I will admit the only reason I know this song is because Home Free covered it.
Okay, Humphrey's a cappella Americana band
Who we teased about a lot.
that is prominent
And
in
we love
Crossing Kin videos. We dearly dearly love them. But I was working for a music retailer when this song came out for Garth, and it hit the road hard. It
moves.
really really
The song
does.
itself moves.
Yeah, it's one of those you got to listen to it or you're going to miss it kind of songs until you get to the chorus, which is very singable and
To the sun.
yeah, and it was Garth in his prime. I
Mhm.
mean, it was one of those songs that made Garth the reason why he doesn't have to record music anymore. But he can still sell out stadiums and everything. So
Says, well, you
he
should.
is Garth Brooks.
All right, coming in at number 7, we have House of the Rising Sun. This one I know is by the Animals, but it has been covered ad nauseum. We actually talked about this song a little bit in our British Invasion video. Again, link up here above my head to go and check that out.
Yeah, one of those standards that came out. The Animals had the best, or the I should say, maybe not necessarily the best recording of it, but it was one of those that hit the highest in the charts
Mm.
and is the most easily recognizable.
It's got bluesy
It is very
feel.
well. I mean, it's a house in New Orleans. I mean, it's kind of a bluesy jazz. Odd fact that you could take the lyrics to "Amazing Grace" and sing them to this melody, and it works beautifully.
Care to demonstrate?
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. so on and so forth. It works out very, very well. It just timing wise. But you can also do it to the theme song of Gilligan's Island. So there it is. Exactly. I mean, so I will do a video sometime on all the iterations of Amazing Grace by popular songs. Be looking for that video only from Crossing
That's
Ken.
about next year.
That'll be,
All right.
yeah.
We're all the way up to number 6. We're going through these nice and quick. We have Sunshine on My Shoulders.
John Denver
John
at his
Denver.
peak. That is one of those songs that you just want to have a cup of coffee and maybe a rainy day to listen to it. You know, it's really, if you want a bit of irony in your life, but it is one of those good, just feel good songs, and it's so true. I mean, we were working out in the yard yesterday, and the sun on your back is one of those great things. It just feels good. It makes your whole body feel good, and your exposure to vitamin D. I mean, John Denver probably didn't have that in his mind when he was writing the song.
There was
But-
probably smells in John Denver's system.
Well,
I
anyway, John, anyway.
My this is going to be a very weird comparison. I get the same feeling listening to this song as I do listening to Rainbow Connection.
Okay, that's
It's
that's
got
fair.
this very warm, comforting sweetness.
Yep.
That John Denver brings to this song, and I don't know why. I always correlate it with the Muppets and Rainbow Connection.
John
and it
Denver
just-
and Kermit
feels
were great
good.
friends.
I have no doubt.
Yeah, he was on the Muppet Show. I want to say more than most of the entertainers. So.
His voice really does lend itself to the Muppets
And
the
he
kind
has-
of music they tended to do.
He has a whole Christmas album done with them. So, which is one of those only occasions where an artist has just them and the Muppets. So, and it's a great
Very
song. It's
interesting.
just a great song.
Yeah, I love Sunshine on My Shoulders. All right, at number 5, we have the Beatles again with Here Comes the Sun.
Do 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 do.
I will admit, the first time I ever heard this song, it was on The Parent Trap, so I am more familiar with the cover version of this by Bob Cahill.
I'm
Cahill,
guessing.
I
Yeah.
think that's how you say his last name.
Yeah.
Here, the Bob Cahill version, the Beatles version, whichever version you listen to, "Here Comes the Sun" is such a good song.
If I'm not mistaken, it was one of their biggest hits written by George Harrison.
Mm,
Yeah.
I believe you're correct, and honestly, I want to say it's probably the one that still lives in people's heads the most.
I don't know. There's so
Hey
many
Jude
hits.
might be up there as well, but this is one of those that even if you just do the do 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 do, everybody goes, "Oh, Beatles, Beatles."
Easily recognizable without
Yes.
a doubt. I don't know that it's the earworm necessarily that some of their other songs are. It really is. It's a generational thing. You hear that do 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 do. Do 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 do, and it instantly
I love
you
Here Comes
know
the Sun.
it's just a good song.
Singing it, I love Here Comes the Sun.
It's a great
It's
sun
a
song.
great sunny song.
Great sunny song.
All right. At number 4, we've got Ain't No Sunshine. Please remind me who does this
Bill
song.
Withers. isn't
Bill
it?
Withers. I think you're
I
correct.
know.
Yes,
I
the
know,
reason
I know,
it
I
is
know,
only
I
at
know.
number 4 is because he gets annoyed by the fact Bill Withers forgot his lyrics and ad-libbed about 11 I knows.
I know he's annoying at that point. I mean, it would have been. I agree, Kristen. It would have been higher if it just weren't for that. I mean, Bill. He was one of those artists that easily recognizable voice, and you're just like, dude, how do you forget the lyrics? But yeah, this one is
Ain't no sunshine.
just such a great
she's
song
gone.
until he don't know.
Until he don't.
Until he
Well,
don't
he
know.
does know. He just doesn't know his lyrics.
That's true. He just doesn't know.
He knows everything but his
He,
lyrics.
he knows everything but the lyrics. Wow.
We've made it to the top 3. We've made it to the top 3. And at number 3, we have Walkin' on the Sun by Smash Mouth. Yes, guys, guess what? Smash Mouth is more than All-Star. They have this fantastic song.
Actually, this song I think charted higher than All Star did,
I-
and it was their first. Walking on the Sun was there, but it was so retro.
Mhm.
When it came out in the '90s, it was such a throwback to some of those '60s vibes that were going down in the late '60s anyway. Almost a psychedelic
Yeah.
kind of vibe to it
Which
and everything.
It's because if you listen really closely to the lyrics, it sounds like it's an anti-drug song.
It does. I mean, there's just so much fun with this song. I mean, All Star is a fun song too, but it's not a sunny song, and that's what we're talking about. This is
We
It's
actually
just
lost the lead singer of Smash
so
Mouth
fun.
last year, didn't we?
I don't recall that.
I think we lost. I don't know his name, but I think the lead singer of Smash Mouth passed away last year. But yeah, Walking on the Sun. It it's just got such a good groove. You are not wrong about the kind of 60s, 70s
And
inspired
that's
groove
why it was so
of
appealing
it.
when it came out.
We'll be walking on the sun.
Okay.
All right, number two. We have a folk master by the name of Gordon Lightfoot
Oh.
that is bringing the sun down. Sundown, you better take care.
Gordon Lightfoot, I think, is one of the most underrated artists of my generation.
The more I listen to him, the more I love him.
Between Sundown, Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald, Carefree Highway. Carefree Highway is out. You need to go if you've never heard this song, Carefree Highway by Gordon Lightfoot, as well as Sundown. Sundown's a little depressing.
So,
I mean, let's face it. Sundown, you better take care. If I find you've been creeping up my back stairs, I mean, come on.
yeah, this is one of those songs that Dad got on to me for singing the lyrics wrong, mostly because I didn't know the lyrics very well.
She didn't know either.
So I came up with something that rhymed, and I have been known to do this many times. You have yet to let me live down my version of Ring of Fire. But anyway, Sundown, it's an earworm.
It really
Like
is.
just the chorus.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't sing you the verses to save my life, but I can sing you at least the melody of the chorus.
Fun story. When I was in band in high school, we had a young man whose first name was Sundown. It wasn't a nickname. He was of Native American descent, and his parents named him Sundown. And this song was hot. Anytime he walk in the room, everybody busting, "You better take care," that kind of thing. It was
Would he take
it was
that?
fun. Oh, it was fun. He loved it. He loved the attention, and Sundown Shanks was his name, and I think he's passed now. But those of you who know, you know, you know, you know, you know, you know. See what I did there?
Yes,
Yeah.
I see what you did there.
That's kind of the running gag in this thing.
You're having a lot of
I
fun.
love sunny songs. I do. I really do love sunny songs. Sundown, however, Gordon Lightfoot is a little bit on the dark side for most of his songs.
He's a gentle, like, yes.
He's a John Denver-esque.
Every
Yeah.
single song I've heard.
Carefree Highway's not.
Carefree Highway is, well, I mean, depending on the context of why you're on the Carefree Highway,
Right,
you can find a dark place there. But Wreck of the Edmund Fitzgerald,
Sundown.
it's Sundown. He's a darker John Denver.
Yeah, but it's no less good.
Oh,
Go and check out Gord's Gold if you want like a greatest hits record of Gordon Lightfoot.
all right. And coming in at number one, surprising nobody who knows us, we have Walking on Sunshine by Katrina and the Waves.
We talk about this song every chance we get. Every chance we get. Came out of the 80s. Katrina and the Waves recorded 2 records. When you have this hit, that has been used in how many films?
Oh, and covered beyond belief.
And covered beyond belief. Katrina has made money on this annually because, I mean...
It's used in at least one commercial a year.
Commercials, movies, television shows. It is just such a great song. I mean, it's upbeat, it's happy, it makes you want to dance. I mean, it is really, and I mean...
It's beloved in the Cross and Kin household because when we were little, my sisters and I and Dad, we straight up had a full-blown choreographed dance routine.
We did, yeah.
To this song.
It is precious to us.
It is so precious. Every single road trip we went on, like we had I cannot remember what it was called, but it was like a summer hits, greatest hits type CD.
Mixtape.
It wasn't even a mixtape. It was like an official album.
Oh, that's right. It sure was. Yeah.
It was an official album of like summer hits from this year or something.
Yeah.
And we made sure we had it on every single road trip because Walking on Sunshine was on there, and we weren't going to have a road trip without Walking on Sunshine. That and Carmen, that is what we had.
There's a lot of things that the soundtrack, that's the important thing about music. The music that you are exposed to as you go through your life becomes the soundtrack to your life. Walking on Sunshine and a handful of other songs have had that impact here in the Cross and Kin family. And we just love the song. Again, Kristen was absolutely right. This is probably not a surprise to the great number of subscribers that we have and everything like that. So, it's just it's it's a great song.
The
Katrina
minute
and the Waves. Go check it out.
the minute we started talking about doing the Sunny Songs list, we both looked at each other and went, we know it's going to be number one. Like,
Number
we
one.
didn't even have to make the list of songs. We just I literally, on my notebook here, I wrote out the 10 and then I just put Walking on Sunshine at number one and then said, okay, where do the rest of these fall again?
Unlike so many of our other conversations with our top tens, where we do have
There was no discussion on
right.
this.
There was just, this is consensus from the start.
It's foregone conclusion. Like,
Yeah.
Walking on Sunshine is so important to us. And let's be honest, it is probably the most fun song on this list.
And it's been written into the DNA of our culture for the last 40 years now.
I defy anybody from my generation or from your older generation to hear this song and not at least bob their head a little bit. Because, even my generation, we know it from getting covered by AJ and Allie for a Disney movie.
Mhm.
Your generation knows it from Jack Black having his little weird dancing moment in High Fidelity.
Well, not only that, but it was in Michael J. Fox's Secret of My Success. It was in, constant,
It's constant. Like, it's one of those songs that will not die, and we do not want it
it
to.
seems like it's a go-to for Hollywood.
It is.
For, hey, we need a song right here at a happy, clappy moment. Katrina and the Waves. Let's pay them more money
Yep.
for one song.
For once?
For one song. Now, there's some other songs on that first album that are okay, but they're not to the pinnacle that
Nothing will ever
Walking on
reach.
Sunshine.
Nothing
It's
will
just some
ever
good
reach
stuff.
Walking on Sunshine.
I challenge you to go and check out Katrina and the Waves 2 studio records. I think there have been some others produced since then, but those 2 records are not bad records. They're just, once you hit the pinnacle, it's kind of hard to replicate.
Yeah.
And there was not a single that was released off of either of those that came anywhere close to the incredible joy that Walking on Sunshine is.
And that's our list. What do you guys think? Did we miss out on a Sunny song that you guys love? There are a 50 bajillion, but honestly, we didn't know them when we were making this list. So
We realized that there are favorites for everybody. Your family probably has a soundtrack as well. We just happened to choose Sunny songs and just happened to have that one song that is just such a huge deal with our family, and we appreciate you. Perhaps it's a big deal with you now since you're part of Crossing King.
But until next time, we're going to wrap it up here at the Crossing King Garage. We will see you again in 2 weeks. Make sure you like, share, and hit the subscribe button.
But from us here at Crossing King, we hope that you have some sunny songs in the soundtrack of your life.
And some sunny days ahead as we're heading into summer.
Yep.
Y'all have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you in 2 weeks.
Later.